Okay, so folks, we're taking a trip back to 1997. This is the original Blade Runner game that came out way back when, thought to have been lost to the gaming world for the last 20 years. But GOG.com have found a copy, the master files. They've resurrected it. They've made it work on modern machines. I hope. We shall soon see if that's true. And they've just recently re-released it. You can check it out at GOG if you like. I've got links somewhere, chat or down below. Let's jump in and see what it's like. I am a stranger to the game and indeed to the movie, so I don't know the plot. We'll see how this goes. But I do know that it's a point-and-click adventure in the guise of Monkey Island. Wow. That brings back memories, seeing games playing like that. See chat okay? Chat's okay. My God, that's like likely to cause epilepsy, an epileptic fit in anyone who suffers from that. You can tell it's an old game. Wow, that didn't do my head any good. Early in the 21st century, the Tyrell Corporation advanced robot evolution into the Nexus phase, a being virtually identical to a human known as a replicant. I nearly read that word wrong, a replicant. The Nexus 6 replicants were superior in strength and agility and at least equal to intelligence to the genetic engineers who created them. Replicants were used off-world as slave labour in the hazardous exploration and colonisation of other planets. After a bloody mutiny by a Nexus 6 combat team in an off-world colony, replicants were declared illegal on Earth under penalty of death. Special police squads, Blade Runner units, had orders to shoot to kill upon detection any trespassing replicant. This was not called execution, it was called retirement. Okay. So I think that's the gist of the game. We play a cop and we're hunting Los Angeles, November 2019. Oh, it's been. This was what they thought the future was going to look like in 1997. Well, no, actually, because that's when the game was made, but not when the original movie was made. That was 80s? Early 80s? Yeah, should have been warning before that flashing, I tell you. I totally agree. So as far as I can tell, I can't alter the resolution of this. So it is what it is. I've adjusted it so it fits on screen. You're not missing anything off the left-hand side, trust me. Maybe should have put the border around that so it looked nicer. Hey-ho. Cult classic, eh? I have to watch this film. I have to watch the film after I finish the game, then it might make more sense.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
This sounds...
Mr. Runcer, please.
It's been a very long day.
This is creepy.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary.
Ew.
We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait, I haven't finished with you. I told you we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I.
Those glasses.
That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Ooh.
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
Poor old dove.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh, my God, no. That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright.
Boom.
First of the night.
BR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3. Repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
The imagery. Is 82 for the original film? I know there was a remake. I watched 5 minutes of that and didn't like the look of it.
BR 61661, report to division headquarters. 3, repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew.
Classy job then.
Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Okay, we're on the job. I've got to say, for like...
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put them on the machine?
Hell no! There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-world paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
All you gotta do is ask. Noted. Hey Cringe, how's it going? What's Blade Runner? Blade Runner's
Animal sales is a
20-year-old game.
profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Okay, we're there. I think this is where the game starts. So, yeah, Blade Runner was originally released in 1997, Cringe, and it was lost to the world, and GOG have managed to resurrect it, get the code, and it's come back out. So it's an old classic. I vaguely remember it being well thought of at the time, but I didn't play it. So, and it's like a point-and-click adventure, but there is some combat in this. But I don't know how it's going to work, and I don't know the story, and I don't know if this is true to the movie plot either. So, you guys can fill me in on that without giving any spoilers. I don't know if the movie starts anything like this. So we've started. We've got... Oh, let's see how this works then. We've just walked away from the murder scene. I don't think I was supposed to do that. That's a car behind there. Okay. Might have to get used to these graphics. All right, so we can drive around the city. I don't actually want to do that, so I'm going to have to guess one of these. Takes me back out. Escape. Escape's usually a good bet. Oh, God. Have I broken the game already? Within like the first 30 seconds. Tab, space, backspace, enter. Oh, no, that's Windows key. Okay, we don't need that. Alright, I don't know where we are. But we're going for a drive. I've broken the game already. Well done, Mark. This is brilliant. I couldn't see that was my car behind there. 2049 was a good film, but not as good as the director's cut. I think I should get back in the car and go back to the crime scene. A flying car? Was this when they... So is this set in... No, it said it's set in 2019, didn't it? We're going to assume it's... Oh, no. Ah, now we get a tooltip come up. Okay. So that was my apartment, I think. I was saying earlier, or about to say earlier, about the voiceover there. If those are the original sound files that haven't been cleaned up too much, they sound pretty good for something from 1997. There wasn't an awful lot of speech and voiceover in the games in that time. And I know that was just through the intro, but that was pretty good, I feel. 2049 was set in the original Blade Runner city, but a different story. Oh, yes. Yeah, I got that. I didn't realise. But the original film was set in 2019, I think. Is that right? Hey, Griff, 2019? We didn't advance as much in technology as they thought we would. We never do. When you see any of these films, how they thought things would look in this year. And when we're meeting these years now, we're nowhere near. Okay, so, nothing to do with those. I can't talk to the cop, I think. I can run. Okay, that's nice.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runsiter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Actually, we didn't see the old guy get killed, did we? I just assumed he did. Can I talk to the crowd if it's gone green?
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
So we've got ourselves a detective game here, detective and like puzzle adventure game. So I'm quite looking forward to this. This is how the future looked before the millennium. Yeah, why don't we have hover cars? I guess if you get enough speed up and go over a speed bump, you do have a temporarily hovering car.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
So someone's hit the fire hydrant, right? Trash can?
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Always check everything. Oh, hang on, something flashed up there, didn't it? All right, let's take a look inside. Oh, he's alive. The old guy's alive.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Is he coming to chat? I don't think so. So, he actually survived it, we think, and then they absolutely wrecked the place and killed all the animals. That's kind of unusual. It's not what I expected. Let's go straight and talk to the guy. Let me know if there's any issues with sound or visuals on this, because I haven't altered anything and I've never streamed a game in this format before.
Precious one.
Yay, I do have...
She was my baby.
Sorry, I do have channel points as well. I don't know what to do with them. So, there's an option there for doing some sort of unique reward.
My precious
give me some
one.
ideas for that, folks, if you have any.
She was my baby.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Oh, that's the best description ever. We're soon going to hunt them down with that. Is that all you have to say?
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
They did lift the guy off his feet with one hand. So I'd say that's a fair assumption. Of course, technically we don't know that, we just saw that. Hey Charlesium, how are you? Let's see. I'm going to keep talking to him.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron colt. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product? My precious one. She was my baby.
So it did say something in the introduction about real animals being sort of valuable now, and the fake counterfeit artificial ones being regarded as like trashy, but can I... Oh!
I'm ruined. Totally
Put the gun
ruined.
away. Okay. I didn't know I could just pull a gun out like that. Can I... Where's save? Let me get straight onto save. Yes, we'll create a new slot. We'll call it stream. Remember, this is back in the days when games were meant to be hard, and death was often permanent. So let's assume we're going to need to save often in this. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Okay, let's keep talking to him.
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there. My precious one.
Okay, so it's...
She was my baby.
This Lucy is perhaps our only lead, and Ogilvy's was the wholesaler? Now, it almost sounds like he bought her from this Ogilvy's, but she maybe just worked there. I think she's a replicant.
You can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment.
Is he really going to... Oh, he is going to find it, I think. Yeah, I can't move the mouse, so he's... Do we have it? I'm actually quite impressed that there's so much speech in this and not so much to read, unlike Disco Elysium, which...
Here you are.
Nice. So it looks like if we keep persistently talking to people, we eventually get the information that we want, or more information. And I'm assuming this is going to repeat itself at some point. Is he going to disappear?
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
That sounds like he is finished.
Stick around.
Yeah, cool.
I may not be finished with you.
I can play World of Tanks for an hour for 600 points. Add about 4 zeros on the end of that, and we might be talking. No, I'm not going to play World of Tanks. Let's be honest. Is there anything to search? I feel like there should be some stuff to search. No, we don't need to talk to him anymore. I can't examine the dead tigers. Oh, I can...
Precious one. She was my baby.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
What else are we going to see on that camera? Pixel hunting time. Yeah, Mad Moose, I think that's what this game is going to be like. I'm also looking at the graphics and I'm thinking that it probably...
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Thank you.
Peachy.
I'm guessing it actually looked better on a CRT with a lower resolution and a different size. And I believe that CRTs, when the games were made for them, they look better on those monitors than they do on the bigger HD monitors, flat screen things that we have now. I haven't put that to the test, but it's just something I think I've gleaned from reading things on Tinterweb.
I'm ruined, total.
Oh, what's at the back? A monkey's picture. A stuffed cat.
A toy dog.
Oh, I was close.
Well, isn't that cute?
Just a picture of some monkeys, okay. A desk, I would have thought. There's something on the floor, hang on. There is something on the damn floor there. No, put the gun away. I can't see that.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Chinese food menu? Smashed things on the wall. I did finish Subnautica, yep, and absolutely loved it. Got that one finished. I've still got a few episodes to upload to YouTube on that. Cracking game, that. If you guys haven't picked it up already, I think it's on sale on Steam at the moment. I don't see anything I can leave. Oh, no, there's me? Oh, is this just clues? I think this is clues. Paint transfer.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Just move out the way. What's behind the curtain? Can't go behind the curtain. I feel like... Well, the guy did say she used to eat over here, and we found the takeaway menu, so that's something we can maybe check out. Screens were smaller back in the day, that's true. They had less pixels, which I would assume would make this look less blocky and grainy. I don't see anything else.
All my animals.
I could go and try asking him about the Chinese takeaway, I suppose.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Okay. I think I would have thought that I would be checking out for more clues in here, to be quite honest. But that does look like it.
Precious one.
Nothing's going green over there. Okay, let's go take a drive.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
That's cool. If only Disco Elysium had this much voice acting. I like this already.
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runseter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Okay, so a woman said she saw Lucy. I'm guessing that's the kid who worked for Runson, the guy who has the shop, hanging around with a big fat guy. That's not the best lead, but...
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night.
Okay.
Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Black sedan matches the description of the paint scratches on the fire hydrant.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
What's this?
Hmm.
Is that it?
Hmm.
Okay, that's that. One more look at that.
Interesting.
Nope. Okay, let's get in the car and follow up a lead then. This already feels like a good detective game. Regardless of the graphics and what you think of those. They're a bit difficult to see some of the details, but I can live with that. But if the story and the narration is good, then I can easily live with that. Chinatown for the takeaway menu. Runs it as animals. The police station. My apartment. So for all we've got the reference for this other place, we can't visit there yet. So let's go to Chinatown and see if we can find this Chinese food. Hi Bishops. Yes, I did. I finished all of Subnautica and loved every minute of it. Superb. Oh, it takes us straight there.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Sounds delicious. Let me just turn down the music a bit. Okay, let's try there. Yeah, I didn't want to actually quit out the game there. It's not it's not clear what those buttons at the top do. I can use Integer display scaling, or does that not work with this game? I've never heard of it, so I don't know. That hasn't affected. Let's turn that right down. I think that's got it. Okay. Sound effects I don't mind being a little noisy. What have we got here? Some guy...
McCoy, LPD.
He's gone. Who have we got? Let's see.
Does this badge mean anything to you?
Okay, so we can't just ask the wandering people. Let's go and talk to... I don't see any big fat guys. So that's the other lead that we've got so far.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
Oh. He's going out the back. That sounds like... Can we find our way around the back there? They're walking down that side. Okay, let's try over there. Maybe I can just walk through the shop, eh? I think it'll let me, actually. Okay, well, I'll talk to the chef. We'll try the chef.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
That's a good point. Okay, it should be an NVIDIA display drivers option. I've never looked at it, actually. Integer display scaling. What would that do, and what would that look like? Let me just save the game. Stream. In fact, just in case, I'm going to do a new slot, actually. Stream 2. I'm going to switch the saves just in case we get a crash or a bug or something. Let me just get into... You should be able to see my desktop here. What am I looking for in an NVIDIA control panel then? And will this work? Who cares about graphics anyway? Gameplay and story are the most important. I agree. So, what's he going to be under? There'll be nothing to do with resolution. Desktop size and position? Any idea where to look at this, folks? Hi, Elowen. Yeah, retro gaming. And a rare find in a retro game thing. Sadly, Westwood lost all the source files and 3D models, so we can't really make the game look better than it does. Yeah, that would be... I guess it would take quite a lot of work to remake it all. I don't really know where I'm looking in here, to be quite honest. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll jump back in. So...
This is from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
Yoshi's restaurant supply?
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just a month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
Does that mean I get some free food?
See you later, Howie.
What's that? This person? This person.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug.
I've chased him off.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Should I follow?
Excuse me, pal.
Should I shoot him? I can take the gun out and shoot him. Oh, he's gone. Well, okay. Maybe I just chased him off. This did go... There we go. Oh, I can go down the side. Nice. That's a very tasty looking soup, if ever I saw one. Green and bubbling. That's what I like to see in my Chinese restaurants. I don't see anything else here. So let's talk to the guy.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
That was a very definite, I don't know her. Not a, I haven't seen her. It's like, I don't know her. It's like saying, I haven't put a body in the boot. He knows more.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Yeah, stick around and tell me. Pew! No, okay. Can I just shoot these people? No, I guess I can only shoot bad guys. Is that it then?
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
He knows more than he's letting on. I don't see anything else down here. Let me take a look. If I press... I haven't looked at the controls here. Tab. That was a good one. This is the animal murder. Suspect... Oh, we haven't got a photo of the suspect. Okay. The toy dog. Can I take a look at it? Can I take a look at the video? Do I need to go and play that on something?
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.